Hello, beautiful people. I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot and oracle cards to communicate energies to you, the beautiful viewer. And today we will be doing a message from spirit in regards to what it is you absolutely need to know right now. Okay, so this is a timeless reading. Whenever you clicked on this video, this message was meant to find you. Now, for those of you guys returning, I am so blessed. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and sharing, liking, commenting on my videos. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hopefully you take a message here from this reading that resonates for you. And if you like these readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel and return again, because I'd love to do your reading. Now, with that being said, 3 options to choose from. Option number 1, this beautiful amethyst crystal right here. Option number 2, this beautiful rose quartz stone. And option number 3, this beautiful flat stone. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it has green specks and it's absolutely beautiful. All right, so take a look at these 3 options, and I am so blessed and so excited to do your reading today. Let's see what Spirit wants to communicate that's so important that you need to know right here, right now. 1, 2, 3 timestamps will be in the description box and in the pinned comment. I will see you shortly. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you picked this amethyst crystal right here, then I'm super pumped to get into your beautiful reading. I pre-shuffle these oracle cards. I have not looked at them. I am super stoked to get into your reading, and I'm so blessed. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you today. We will be taking a look at an important message from Spirit. What do you need to know right here, right now that's relevant? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you clicked on this reading, it was meant to find you, and we will pull from the tarot as well. So let's take a look at what we have. Ooh, Beauty and the Beast. This is an amazing card. So if you guys see something here that is resonating for you or that's triggering a memory, feel free to take your intuition over mine every day, any day. All right, now feel free to pause the video as well when all the cards are laid out and see if you are building on your intuition, see if your intuition is lined up or matching anything here that might be something Spirit is communicating in order to strengthen your intuition. So we do have Beauty and the Beast. And this is the Strength card in the traditional tarot, but the meaning for the fairy tale cards are slightly different than your traditional tarot. So we have the number 24 with researching the mystical world, or the number 6. Now the number 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot, and it's talking about mystical world. We know that the amethyst talks about intuition, certainly a very mystical stone here. We have Neptune with vision, number 26, or the number 8. We have last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Beautiful. We have 32, or the number 5, with nature. Very beautiful. I'm really drawn to these. Look like dandelions when they go into seeding. That's what it looks like to me. The ones we would make a wish on. Lots of wishes here. All right. We have rising above. I see only beauty and grace. She's rising from a lotus flower here. Okay. And we have this intuitive tarot card here, which we're supposed to use your intuition in order to translate what this card can mean. Now there is a definition on the back here, so let's take a look at what it says. It says the number 20 with the transformer affirmation. I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. And then you got the 2 swans. All right, let's pull some tarot, and then we will get into your beautiful message from Spirit here. Spirit, clear and concise for beautiful pile number 1 in regards to the important message they need to know right here, right now, in this timeless reading. Thank you so much. I am so grateful and blessed, and thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to read this for you today. I'm so blessed. Now, if you're interested in private readings, I do offer those. My website is in the description box below. There is a 48-hour turnaround time currently for those readings. Feel free to send me an email if there's something specific you'd like to see or you'd like to ask as well. All right. Beautiful energy pile number 1. Let's see what Spirit wants to communicate to you. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Star, beautiful, talking about wishes. More wishes coming true here with the Star card, beautiful. And we have the Hermit, so number 9. More Virgo energy here, because we got the last quarter moon in Virgo. And we have the 8 of Pentacles, more Earth energy. Got some Aquarius, and we also have some Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if you're resonating with those signs. And then we have the 8 of Cups. All right. Let's see what we have. Okay. Attend to the details and 8 of Pentacles. These cards are giving me the exact same vibe. I feel there is a focus here with vision. Neptune's all about vision, a visionary here. And I feel like you're really putting your head down, focusing. And there's something here about what I heard. I don't really see it here anywhere aside from maybe the bunny here giving me an indication of time, or time almost standing still, or you waiting for something. I feel like there's this time that you can't speed up, and so in the interim you're focusing and you're really concentrating on developing something. You're having a vision for a long-term goal, and I feel like this goal of yours is absolutely beautiful because we have the Star, and then like we said with this nature, I feel like this is something you've that comes very naturally for you, but something that's been one of your dreams for a very, very long time. I feel like you're right around the corner from this. You've been putting in a lot of effort and energy in the more mundane. I feel like you've been trying to focus on getting through a period of time right now and staying committed, staying dedicated, staying focused, because you understand that right around the corner is going to be the fruits of your labor, or the actual benefits of all of your energy and effort in towards this beautiful project, creative endeavor, this investment, this situation, something here that you've been really going at a pace that I feel is almost too slow for you, but you've been very positive in trying to maintain your cool. You've been very invested here and not throwing in the towel. And I feel like this situation that you're still in is kind of a really, it feels like a drag. It almost feels like you're having to work with a really, if I have to be honest, like shit situation, and you have to make something of this. But I feel like your heart is in the outcome. You are really waiting for that exact moment where you're able to, like this card said, go from this caterpillar to this butterfly, because I feel like you understand the transformation that's happening here on a deeper level. This Beauty and the Beast is kind of interesting because in the book, in the guidebook, it talks about how, you know, the not to judge a book by its cover, or even to make a judgment before we even understand what is truly behind something. And the Beast was a prince, but the Beauty didn't, the Princess Beauty, she didn't understand he was a prince until she fell in love with him. And then the prince appeared and he communicated to her the curse that was put upon him. But either which way, there was this seeing beyond appearances, seeing beyond a situation, to the core, to the, I feel like the natural, unconditional core of a situation here. I feel like you have a vision and you're seeing something in a situation that is turning lemons into lemonade, or like I said, a crap situation into something that's very beautiful, something that's desirable, something that you can obtain. And this researching the mystical world, I feel like you have an understanding here. This is giving me very high priestess energy, an understanding in the subconscious of the outcome of something here that's appearing to you as beautiful in the outcome, but is challenging in the interim. And I feel like maybe with this Eight of Cups here, this could be an important message for some of you guys, feeling like giving up, or maybe like this situation still hasn't produced what it is that it's supposed to. And maybe you're at the verge of, should I walk away from this? Because I was seeing something long term. I was really focused on this wish coming true, and this thing that now I feel maybe I can't completely obtain, or maybe it's not something that I can take with me. But I feel like what Spirit is communicating here is not to give up, and that your intuition is actually really accurate here when it comes to what you're going to benefit out of this situation. And attending to these details was really allowing your soul and your energy and your vibration in order to line up with what was coming towards you, as far as this gift, this energy, this beautiful outcome. And in fact, this lines up with this Beauty and the Beast, because at the end, when she spent all that time with the Beast, her father got sick, so Beauty went to go visit her father, and the Beast did not want her to go and said he would die without her, or if she leaves him, he would die without her, and to stay. But she left anyway, and when she left, she realized how much she was in love with the Beast and came back. And it wasn't too late, although she did realize that he had a spell put on him. And I feel like she had to leave in order to realize or recognize the full depth of how she felt. So for some of you guys who have walked away from something already, where you invested a lot of your energy and your time, something that you were really contemplating on whether you should continue pursuing, something that I feel is really sentimental and deep, creative here with this Queen of Cups. This is beautiful creative energy. This is intuition. Maybe your intuition was telling you to stay, but you were maybe looking at, well, what is it that I have from this situation that's resulted in anything? And so maybe you chose to leave for a bit. But Spirit is acknowledging here that your intuition is accurate, and that you investing your energy into this situation is definitely going to blossom this beautiful, this is, I see only beauty and grace, and she's rising from this lotus flower, and lotus flowers grow in the gunk and the mud, and rising above. Same with this Beauty and the Beast again. This is really giving me, I see only the beauty and the grace, seeing the beauty in the situation and getting beyond the tough exterior or the energies around a situation that might look and appear negative and might be negative or might be challenging, but seeing past it is where the beauty lies and where the rewards definitely are coming towards you here. Yeah, I feel like there is something about to happen that you're going to be blessed with here. Let's see if we could get some more information. This is beautiful energy. Pile number 1. Spirit, thank you so much for that information for beautiful pile number 1. What can they expect here? Any more information right here, right now, in regards to this very important message pile number 1 needs to hear? All right, so wow, the Empress. This is absolute abundance, unconditional love. This is receiving love, being open to love. This is birthing something, fertility, mother energy. All the queens in one. Very beautiful, divine feminine energy. Empress is also Taurus energy. 3 of Cups. This is celebrations, networking, parties, coming together, friends. Very beautiful. We have the Moon. Okay, Moon is also feminine energy here, and subconscious and emotions, creative energy, seeing things, perception again, with vision, Beauty and the Beast, and this, I only see beauty and grace. There's something about your perception of a situation here that Spirit is really highlighting to you. The King of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy. You got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So heavy Taurus. And King of Pentacles is unwavering, committed, solid and stable. Very, very, very secure. Material, financial wealth, stability. Very consistent. And then we have the 9 of Cups. You guys, 9 of Cups. This is your wish coming true. Okay, this is getting one's desires. This is that whole make a wish and the star we were seeing there. I really feel like the message here is coming in very strong for you guys from Spirit, that there is something that you're seeing. Okay, and maybe your perception has changed because of all the energy and the effort and the dedication you're putting into something that might have been not producing, or maybe your vision of, because I'm getting 2. I'm getting, for some of you guys, you were able to see the beauty in the outcome in a situation and have been consistent, and Spirit is confirming there's going to be a light at the end of the rainbow. You are accurate. There is joy to be had. There's celebrations to be had. Your wishes will be fulfilled, and this is something that's really going to bring you personal satisfaction and enjoyment, okay, and abundance beyond belief here with the Empress. This is full abundance, okay, and same with this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is very abundant, very stable, and Spirit is recognizing your commitment and your dedication here. Now, for those of you guys who might be, like I said, walking away maybe from a situation that you perceive to be one way, that maybe you've put in a lot of energy and effort, Spirit is asking you to rise above and to see beyond maybe the challenge right now, and that your perception might be seeing things from the Moon energy, which is seeing things not as they might actually be, okay, and a need to be committed, and a need to be consistent, and a need to be unwavering to your energy and your effort, and putting in the detail that you're going to receive a bunch of abundance here of love, okay, and heavy feminine energy. So I feel like this could be a creative pursuit, something that is very much, could even involve something that has to do with beauty, or could be counseling, or involving others and helping others, or something here that I feel is giving out of your heart that's been yeah, that's been maybe appearing in one way, and there's a need to kind of see it. This transformation period into this butterfly, I feel like there's this fresh energy right around the corner that's allowing you to transform in this situation, where you won't have to be so focused on the details and the nitty gritty. I feel like it will allow you to be very solid and stable in your position, and you just are getting through this transition, this period here. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we could see some more here in regards to advice for you guys. Beautiful pile number 1. All right, Spirit, can we get some advice for pile number 1 in this situation? What more do they need to know? All right. What does pile number 1 need to know about the situation? Now, I do feel like cutting this deck. All right. And there we go. So we have the 8 of Wands. This is a breakthrough. Yeah, breakthrough. Finally seeing a breakthrough in what you've been energetically involved with. This is quick movement. This is communication. This could be even traveling a distance. But I feel, yeah, there was something to do with time, like I mentioned with the rabbit here. I feel like it's been very slow going, and now this is highlighting the speed in which things are taking place here. Okay, we got the 6 of Swords. Yeah, challenging situation, rough waters, turbulency, an unknown period where maybe it was causing mental anxiety or strife. Moving away from that situation into calmer waters, into more peaceful energies. And certainly with the Star here, I feel like you're moving towards your wish, getting out of a situation that might have been, yeah, quite draining. Justice, getting your justice. You've put in the energy, you've put in the time, you've been dedicated. And Spirit is saying with this major arcana, there is justice to be had here in the situation. Things will be balanced. And I feel like there is a sense of justice once things start to line up in a way that you start to see the results of your efforts. Because I feel like, yeah, you've been really invested here, and it just was not happening. But it was, because the perception here, what Spirit is talking about, having that, seeing through what wasn't working and hanging on to that dream, that wish, with this justice, beautiful energy. This is Libra energy. And the Queen of Pentacles now, beautiful. So now we see the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is divine counterparts. Okay, so possibly this is something you are able to work with another, your partner, your business partner, your husband. This is wife energy. This is single mom energy. This is somebody who is caring, who's great with her hands, who's able to work on stuff, work-life balance. Very beautiful energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. That is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And the World. Yes. What a beautiful way to end this reading. The World talks about a successful closure of a cycle here, and a long cycle. So maybe, yeah, you've been really trying to make something happen here, and this is the natural conclusion in order to prepare you for the next stage, because the World is like being in uterus. You're now preparing for your next phase here with this caterpillar to a butterfly. I feel like this is why this period in time. Okay, another message very strong here. This time thing was really important. I knew what was coming to me was Spirit really wants to communicate, because I feel like a lot of you guys might need to hear this. that the reason it was slow, and maybe a lot of you guys were getting frustrated with Spirit here because it was moving very, very, very slow. Spirit wants to reiterate that during this period of time, this was you really having to weed out and align your energies perfectly to what's coming in, because what's coming in is so grand, so big, that in order for you to accept with that Empress, receive and make the most abundant situation from this, you needed to be in the vibrational energy of everything lining up perfectly here, balanced in your life in order to receive this, so that this could be successful. Okay, so this is why things were taking as long as they did. Not that you didn't deserve it, not that you did anything wrong, not that you were going down a path you weren't supposed to. It was just there was nothing more that you were able to do other than letting nature take its course here. And this was a natural flow of progression, and it had to happen as slowly as it did. Things had to line up in order to bring in your manifestations here with all these wishes coming true. And we're seeing the end of a period of waiting, a period of having to grind it out, and you being in this gestation period of leaping into this new phase as a butterfly, and very solid in your grounding here. Okay, this is going to come in very quickly, and you're going to most likely receive some communication here. Now I do, because this was the guidance or advice from Spirit, and I feel like Spirit really wanted to emphasize here that time piece, and that you didn't really do anything that was delaying the progress of this. You were in fact working diligently towards making this happen, and that this is going to close out. But let's see if Spirit is kind enough to give us more information on this Eight of Wands. So Spirit, what can beautiful pile number 1 expect to hear, or more in regards to this timing for their wish, for this endeavor? Well, for all of you guys, it could be something different, but I am feeling it is something very close to your heart. It is something, could be something very creative, something that maybe intuitively you knew would come true here for yourself, your wish, your desire, your hope. It's absolutely beautiful. So Spirit, what is with this Eight of Wands? All right. We have the Hierophant. Oh my goodness, I'll put one more. And the Devil. And that one was trying to come in reverse here, but you guys, this is the strongest energy here. With this Hierophant and this Devil, I'm feeling like I'm feeling like this Hierophant is really talking about your understanding at a level in which you kind of graduate, again with that butterfly, and we're seeing the world. You're graduating out of a state of being maybe student to a full understanding, being teacher, being the guru, being the one that people go to as the one that knows the information in a situation here. And the Devil card here, I'm not getting anything that is toxic from this Devil energy, but what I am feeling is that I feel like this was a test. I feel like this was a destined test for you guys, that Spirit was, yeah, Spirit had your back, but Spirit was saying you had to go through this difficult stage in order to be destined to have things turn the way that they did. And anything that was trying to pull you away, anything that might have been perceiving to be detouring you or negative, or yeah, in a negative way, or held back in any sort of way, you're able to pass these tests and really step up in proving yourself here. Okay, now we did ask this Eight of Wands, so I feel like the answer here, because I was asking about, you know, what why this time thing, like what you can expect. I feel like Spirit is saying you have now passed this test. So therefore there is a breakthrough in this being revealed, things getting much better here. This is definitely a destined situation in which Spirit was saying you had to go through in order to prove yourself and get a full understanding of who you are, your full learning of a situation. And we saw that hermit, which is going within and having a full understanding of what we want and what we understand to be true. Yeah, I feel like you have this knowledge now. You're able to really see this devil energy, see any situations that, yeah, with the vision here, you're now able to see any situation that would hold you back or that would not be healthy or would jeopardize your success. You're now able to see, you're able to manage, you're able to push through any situation that could potentially jeopardize this. So I think you're definitely well on your way here with the world. You're ready, and this is beautiful energy. You've passed the test. There is a breakthrough. I am hearing 4 to 8 weeks, which, I mean, does sound like a long time to me, but if this is something that you've been working on for quite some time, maybe that's not very long for you guys, okay? But I am hearing 4 to 8 weeks, but I feel like things will be moving very quickly during that time, okay? And completely lining up right now, bringing balance to this beautiful situation. Yeah, you're unwavering now. You're strong, and you're exactly where you need to be. And this needed to happen. This was destined to happen. It was a destined test here for you to succeed, for you to become this knowledgeable person, this full understanding, this graduation. Okay, graduation. The world talks about graduation. The Hierophant certainly is a graduating knowledge that we bring with us in order to face challenges and situations, people, toxic energies that we might fall victim to. Your full understanding of how to see things for what they are. Beautiful energy. I love, love, love this reading for you guys. Beautiful pile number 1. I hope this helped, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my most beautiful pile number 2. If you pick this rose quartz, doesn't say blue quartz, I don't know why, but rose quartz, then this is your reading. Maybe there's something to do with throat chakra here, if I was going to say blue, or maybe because I was staring at this card, looks kind of bluish purple. But all right, let's put your beautiful rose quartz there, and we will be taking a look at important message from Spirit. What does Spirit want to tell you here, right now? This is a timeless reading, so whenever you clicked on this reading, this message was meant to find you. It is something important Spirit wants to share, and I'm super excited to do this reading with you today. Now, I pre-shuffle these oracle cards, have not looked at them, and then we'll pull some tarot as well, and I'm super pumped to get into your reading. Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords coming out. Now, this is from the Fairy Tale Tarot deck, and the meanings in this deck aren't super traditional to the Rider-Waite Tarot, but this is a beautiful card. Now, if you do see anything here that you intuitively feel is coming to your mind, maybe a past situation, something that you're thinking of, please use your intuition over mine any day. If you're learning to develop your intuition, then we can see if your intuition is aligning with mine and what the message Spirit is wanting to communicate here. So Ace of Swords, beautiful way to open up your reading. Beautiful pile number 2. We have number 4 with shielding, protecting, and grounding. And getting the whole warrior vibe here with the sword, shielding, protecting, and grounding. And the sword is certainly in a stone, is grounded there. Number 4, okay. We have opposition with confrontation, number 53, or the number 8. And we have new moon in Taurus, know your worth. And we have caching with the number 7. And we have embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. The air balloon. We have a clock tower. And we have the Eiffel Tower there. Interesting. Okay. And let's take a look at this card. This is the Intuition Oracle deck. So we use our intuition to see what we might feel this card is all about here. There is a descriptor on the back. It says the intuitive with the number 45 or the number 9. It says affirmation, I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. All right, now let's pull some tarot. Actually, I'll move that up there and see what message Spirit wants to communicate for beautiful pile number 2. Spirit, clear and concise. What does pile 2, what important message do they need to hear right here, right now for them? Thank you so much, Spirit, clear and concise. And thank you so much, beautiful pile number 2, for allowing me to do your reading. I'm so blessed and so grateful for you allowing me to tap into your energy. What do we have, Spirit? What do they need to know? What's important? We have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. Talk about embarking on an adventure and a new beginning here. The Empress. Wow, beautiful energy. This is Taurus energy here with the Empress. Very abundant. Divine feminine. Definitely knowing your worth. And we have the Nine of Cups. Ooh, beautiful. Both these cards came out in pile number 1. Nine of Cups is your wishes being granted, getting one's wish, being emotionally satisfied and fulfilled. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. This also came out for pile number 1. Beautiful. This is being dedicated, focused. Yeah, this is the most dedicated card here in the tarot. It is being very focused with work, focused on the details, commitment, putting in our energy, our time, our effort. Also could be very very good with the craft here, okay? You might have a trade you're really good at. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, this is being completely successful in one's own right, being able to be confident in one's own ability to stand strong on their own, be independent. Okay, this could be the single card, somebody who is single, strong, independent, successful on their own. Okay, so a message is coming clear here because we have opposition here and we can't ignore this opposition confrontation. I feel like there is something going on here where maybe you're in a situation with a partnership that hasn't been working out, or maybe you've been trying to make do in a situation that has been challenging here with this opposition confrontation. But I feel like because it's this opposition, I don't know that this is necessarily a partner or somebody that you've ever been working with. I feel like this is an energy here of something, and I don't feel like it's negative so much, but I feel like it is something that has been a thorn in your side because it's been challenging, or you've been shying away. And I feel like you've been shying away potentially because maybe you weren't really seeing the value and your own greatness in your own work, your own ability to produce a product or release something that is more substantial than I think you probably gave yourself credit for. I feel like you have this innate ability to be very detail orientated to the point where you add this extra layer of beauty to what it is that you're creating. I feel like it is something you're creating with your hands here. I do feel it very strongly, but if it's not, then maybe you're invested in a service of sorts, but you offer this extra layer of dedication and detail that I feel is putting you above where you're placing yourself in this market space. Okay, so anything that you might be seeing as competition, as a challenge, Spirit is coming through with this reading. What you need to hear right now is that you absolutely are definitely worthy, and you're needing to know your worth, because Spirit doesn't want you selling yourself short or maybe giving away anything that, you know, there's value to here that you've been invested in. Pages talk about a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is certainly a new beginning. And I feel like there is, with this embark on a new adventure, I feel like Spirit is really wanting you to enter into a space that maybe you've been shying away from because you might have not have wanted to be confrontational or have to face healthy challenge or opposition here. Maybe you felt like you had to be shielded, or you're trying to protect yourself from having to face some sort of challenge, and you've been really hiding your work. You've been really watering yourself down. I feel like you haven't really been unleashing this beautiful product, this beautiful energy, this showy side of you. And I feel like I heard loudly here Spirit saying, when you lose, keep your head up, and when you win, keep your head down. I feel like what Spirit is communicating here is, if you were to fail here in whichever way, to keep your head up, because there is an understanding and a knowing that's going to help you to embark on a new adventure here, from learning from anything that might fail. But I don't feel like you're failing. I feel here like if you do win, Spirit is wanting you to keep your head down, so you are not in a position of, you know, having a win and maybe being thrown off course. Some people have a win and then they might get their foot off the gas, or start to feel as though maybe the next one might not be as grand, or they might not start believing in themselves to win a second time, or that sort of an energy is what I'm kind of getting from this card here. And, you know, the Ace of Swords in this book talks about, once we release this sword of truth, we're supposed to do something. We're supposed to act. We're supposed to have an understanding and act on something based on truth, following our desires, following our creativity, following what we know to be true. So I feel like there's something here that you know to be true, something you know that you can do, something that is calling you to follow in this truth, calling you to follow in this direction, without having to feel like you need to be watered down or keeping part of it hidden from the world, not sharing it with the world here. Spirit really wants you to move forward, unleash yourself. And what was this one all about here? We saw it said, I am tuned into the energy of those I care about, the intuitive. Now, if you are resonating with providing a service here, this could be talking about you providing a service, even a product here, to a community of people, a group of people, for the love of bringing this forward is enough for you to embark in this journey that brings you this satisfaction that should be encouraging enough for you to face any sort of competition, any sort of opposition here, because there is this love to bring this to humanity, to bring this to others. But what I'm really feeling here is that this is also talking about you having the energy to care about your own truth, to follow your own desire, to know your worth, and not to give up, because Taurus is a very hard-headed, stubborn type energy, and it keeps going through. Okay, it keeps plowing through anything that might seem like a challenge. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's really just encouraging you to not be watered down if you are, and to really see yourself as entering this journey and planting this seed that's going to really allow you to have this full abundance. The Empress is full abundance. Okay, this is material wealth, this is emotional wealth, this is financial wealth, going after desires. This is like everything kind of coming to fruition. This is birthing something absolutely beautiful, and this is confirming that you alone are able to be successful in your own trade by your own volition here. So maybe some of you guys were considering a partnership because that was kind of coming in, or someone else, but Spirit is confirming you're able to do this on your own. You're able to, you don't need a whole team of people. I think you have a trait, a talent, a skill, something here. Maybe you're freelance. Maybe you offer a service that's a cut above the rest that you're able to deliver to the world. And I feel like you're going to be completely over the moon, completely thrilled and getting your full desires here by accomplishing that dream, that wish, and you're more than capable of doing that. Wow, this is really beautiful. Let us pull some more and see what this could be about. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for that beautiful message here for pile number 2. What more can they know about this beautiful energy? What important information does pile number 2 need to know about this? Thank you so much, Spirit, for a clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 2. What more do they need to know? All right, what do we have? We have the 8 of Cups. Interesting, this also came out in pile number 1. We have the 9 of Cups coming out again. Okay, from the 8 to the 9. And we have the 8 of Pentacles coming out. I mean, these did kind of all fall in a chunk here, but 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, the Lovers, you guys. Beautiful energy with the Lovers card. And the Devil. Okay, quite interesting. Now we have Gemini energy, we have Capricorn energy here, and then lots of cups. So that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. Now, there is, okay, yeah, I feel like the Lovers talks about a choice, okay? And this is a choice to move towards something that we absolutely love, okay? It could be choosing love, choosing to receive love, going after a lover, choosing between 2 lovers, choosing between a career and a lover. But it is certainly a choice that needs to be made in regards to some passionate, true sense of love, something that we are honest about, that we need to be truthful to ourselves about in regards to how we feel. This is a major arcana, so I feel like there is this calling, this love, this decision that needs to be addressed, that is calling you towards embarking on this adventure. And I feel like some of you guys, because again, this is a message Spirit thought you needed to hear here, you might have been ready to walk away. Okay, ready to walk away because maybe you felt like you didn't want to have any confrontation. Maybe you felt like you weren't prepared. But for the bulk of you guys, what I am hearing actually is that you guys will be making a decision to walk away from what's not emotionally fulfilling for you guys right now. And you will be choosing to move in the direction here of speaking your truth, going after your passions, going after what it is that you're able to build and work on and be very focused and dedicated. And this is going to bring you complete emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. 9 of Cups is getting one's wish, one's complete desires, being overjoyed with emotion and love. And the Devil here, this can certainly talk about, you know, toxicity and obsessions and addictions, and could be a negative type vibration here. What I feel is going on here is I feel like this is really emphasizing a held back type energy that might have been holding you back or holding you down, which I feel is really caused by your belief in maybe feeling as though you needed to be protecting your work, protecting yourself, because you weren't fully understanding your true value here in this situation. So Spirit wants you to pull out that sword and embark on this journey. No longer burying things away, no longer being held back by this devil energy. Because this devil energy, you can certainly break through. Like, this guy's breaking through. And yeah, the devil energy here is closing his eyes. So maybe you weren't seeing the true value in your ability here. And what Spirit is saying is, in order for you to be released from feeling held back, to keep trusting your ability, your skill here, knowing your worth, make the decision here to go towards what it is that's emotionally fulfilling for you. And you will be blessed and bestowed with the Empress there, the Nine of Cups. So there is this need to take a look at this devil energy that's been holding you back in some way. Now, this could be a clue here with this, you know, I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. Aside from obviously caring about yourself and how you're presenting, maybe allowing yourself to be focused on the people who will are on the other end of receiving. Now, I did want to pull cards here for this devil energy. I see the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is beautiful energy. So when I pull clarifier for the devil, what I do see here is this Three of Wands talking about, you know, waiting for your ships to come in, but it's doing all the groundwork, all the preparation. You've laid the groundwork, and now you're waiting for that moment where your ship is going to take you to your blessing. It's looking to the horizon, the distant future for your blessings. And Spirit is confirming here by you allowing yourself to trust that you've done everything here that's going to take you to your Four of Wands. This is celebrations. This is unity. This is the marriage card. This is coming together to celebrate, and it's stability. It's a very beautiful building of a success, building of something for the future that's going to stand up. And yeah, you're going from this Three of Wands to this Four of Wands. So the devil energy is something that might have been holding you back for quite some time, but I feel like you guys are looking to what's coming in here for you. And there is this validation of union and celebration. Okay, this is celebrating one's victory here with the Lovers and this Four of Wands. This could certainly even be indicating a significant connection that you might have here. Okay, beautiful energy. Now let's see if we have some advice here from Spirit for beautiful. Let me just mix these. Beautiful pile number 2. All right, Spirit for beautiful pile number 2. Oh, these wanted to come out, and we are asking for advice. Let's see what we have. We have the World. This came out in pile number 1. You guys might want to go check out pile 1. Interesting. The World. We have Death and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, what a way to end this reading. So there is this transformation that's happening right now, okay, in you. You're understanding your worth. You are coming out of a state that what might have not have been working for you, that you've outgrown, where your mindset was maybe in this devil energy, where you were held back, where things weren't quite working out, or for whatever reason, you weren't to your full capacity. This is over with this Death card. The World is talking about a successful closure of something. Okay, so both these cards are talking about the end and something closing out in order for the new to come in. The World is gestation period, preparing yourself for this new adventure, this new truth that you're embarking on now, where you're able to release yourself and not be held back. And in doing this, you're going to build your stability here. We're seeing the Four of Wands, which is very stable. Okay, the Four of Wands is stability. The Ten of Pentacles is the most stable card here in the tarot, one of the most. Ten of Pentacles is future generations of what we build upon. It stands the test of time. It is our legacy. It is families coming together, retirement, building homes, I feel like you're really building your stability here. And because we're seeing all those pentacles, it is something that you're materially building your wealth, something that is going to financially set you free to have a free future of abundance. And whatever wealth means to you, it is building that future. That Three of Wands is looking to the future. Okay, beautiful Ten of Pentacles here. And I feel like whatever wasn't working is now turning into this beautiful Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles takes quite some time as well. So maybe, yeah, and the world also talks about a very lengthy cycle, a very long period of time. So maybe you're concerned with the length of time it has taken. This is very similar to pile number one, a little different though. But I feel like there is this transition. You are now entering this phase of being able to trust in your own ability, know your worth, and put a cycle behind you in order to build on your Four of Wands, your Ten of Pentacles. Absolutely beautiful with celebrations and trusting in your own value here. I love this for you guys, pile number two. I hope this helped. Let me know if this resonated, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number three. If you pick this beautiful flat stone right here, then this will be your reading. I can't wait to get into your reading. We'll be taking a look at an important message from Spirit for you guys. Pile number three right here, right now. What does Spirit want to communicate to you? That's so important. I pre-shuffled these oracle cards. I've not looked at them. We'll look at them together, and then we will pull the tarot as well. So very exciting messages for 1 and 2, and very similar. So let's see, what does Spirit want to communicate to you guys? Oh, Five of Hearts. Beautiful. This is like the Five of Cups in the tarot, except the meanings in the fairy tale tarot is slightly different than your Rider-Waite or traditional tarot here. This is giving me heavy star vibes here. Beautiful. Five of Hearts. Now, if you guys see anything here that intuitively resonates for you, brings up a memory, something comes to mind, use your intuition over mine. Okay, it is a good way to help expand on your intuition. We'll see if Spirit is confirming anything that you are intuitively picking up on your own here. So we have these sea turtles, this chest, we have a star, a sailboat, a mermaid, the moon, some clouds, water. Definitely emotions here when we're talking about the Five of Cups, which is the Five of Hearts. Five talks about changes. Okay, beautiful. Let's keep looking. We have number 40, bonding with the rhythm of life, or the number 4, bonding with the rhythm of life. Okay. It certainly looks like she's bonding with her heart, and the heart has wings. Interesting. Okay, Chiron with heal, the number 28, or the number 10. 10 talks about closing out a cycle here, or preparing for a new cycle. Chiron with heal. Okay. And we have full moon in Aquarius, be real. And we have 9 with communication. 4, 5, 9, 10. And we have standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. And this is from the intuition oracle cards. So you use your intuition to get the message of what you believe this card could mean. Now there is a descriptor in the back which we'll read, but we do see here, it looks like a swan and an angel of sorts, or a fairy. It actually looks like a fairy, a bunch of flowers there. Okay, this says number 38, the tamer affirmation. I believe my cause to be just without anger at those who disagree. And this is number 11. 11 is a very destined number here. The tamer. I believe my cause to be just without anger at those who disagree. Okay, standing firm. Let's pull some tarot, and then we will get into your beautiful message. Pile number 3 is the Spirit, clear and concise for beautiful pile number 3. What is this important message that they need to hear right here, right now? All right, lots coming out. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. So we have the Fool card here. New beginnings. Yes, we were talking about the period of, was it here? Maybe it wasn't here. For some reason, I heard a period of gestation, a period of healing. Yes, we were with the number 10 here. I feel like something has ended already. And now you're on the verge of something that's really different from what you know. It's actually really, really different, okay? And I'm really excited. I'm getting this really exciting feeling here. I feel like you've been in a period of getting over or wrapping up something that's been actually a fairly lengthy period of time, and you have been gestating in order to prepare yourself for this new, this new phase here. Let's keep going. We have Strength. Beautiful Strength card. Okay, so Leo energy here. And we have the Death card. This is, again, this transformation. Something old has ended. Something that is no longer serving you is done. Now moving into the new. After the death, there's this Fool taking a leap of faith, jumping forward into the unknown. 8 of Wands. Rapid, fast, breakthrough, communication again. Distance, travel, communication about travel. This is very fast-paced energy, passion, breaking through the mold, forward movement. Yeah, I feel like something was really slow here. I'm wondering if we should maybe read this 5 of Hearts as well after we kind of pick up the energy and see what it says. 4 of Swords. Here's that healing card again, okay, with the Chiron. This is, I feel like you guys have been in a state where you've had to kind of put yourself together. It's been fairly quiet for you, because I feel like you've been removed and trying to sort through and put yourself kind of together from a period that I feel like you guys have just been off. I feel like you've been off because either you weren't feeling it. I feel like you've been trying to resolve something within yourself. You haven't been really, I'm almost feeling that 4 of Cups, that apathy, not really into something, because you've been really focused on trying to put yourself, your energy back together here. And I feel like energies around you have been quite low vibrational energies, okay? Things that I feel you've been trying to overcome, people you've been trying to shake off, situations that were just replaying in a negative way, or wasn't allowing you to break free, wasn't allowing you to move forward, wasn't allowing you to go after what you wanted, or at least you felt kind of held by a situation, and you finally pulled away in order to really gather yourself and really stand firm in what it is that you desire and what you want. But I feel like this took a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, a lot of your strength. This is talking about somebody, you know, who is using their willpower in a way to even hold themselves back in some capacity. So I feel like you've been, trying to resolve something, and now it's proving to yourself that you are here. I am noble, brave, and strong. This talks about bravery and courage. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to know that you're embarking on something here that's absolutely beautiful, that's coming in very fast, that you might not really even fully realize is coming towards you. Spirit wants you to be very authentic, and how you approach this with the be real. Okay, and the strength, this talks about courage. I feel like you're putting behind you a part of your life that was fairly stale, and it could have very well been very much needed, but I feel like it was very it disjointed you in some sort of way, and you've been learning to kind of bond with your own rhythm of life, so to speak. What's going to stabilize you, what's going to ground you, what's appealing to you, what you want to move towards. And now these changes are coming in very rapidly. Okay, now I see here, can't help but notice this red flag, and I know he's kind of claiming he's standing here, but I feel like there is something here that might appear to be scary or a red flag or concerning. And I feel like it's going to be concerning to you or make you question something. But Spirit is saying that you are to stand with courage to face what this is. Okay, and I think that a lot of what you might be seeing as a red flag or understanding as a red flag, you might need to really use your what you've learned, what you've been able to heal, as identifying what is actually a red flag and what isn't. Okay, because I feel like there's going to be parts of this situation which are clearly red flags that you will steer away from, and parts that you might be too afraid to, and not even afraid, but you might just be experienced in a way that you might perceive it as something that is negative, but it may actually be something that needs to be addressed, that you need to face and stand and take a risk and jump towards. Okay, so let's see some more on this, because this sounds like a mixed sort of energy coming through here, but there is a heavy emphasis on communication. Okay, communication. The Eight of Wands is certainly communication. I feel like there is communication here that is maybe something we need to listen to, that's going to help us to understand where there is red flags and what it is that we can conquer. Yeah, I feel like there's a need to conquer something here that you might be thinking as a red flag, but this is new energy coming in. Okay. I do want to read this card though, but let's pull some more tarot and then we will do that, because I want to see if we could see some more in regards to this situation that is coming in. Spirit, thank you so much for beautiful pile number 3. Can we get some more in regards to this important message, what pile number 3 needs to know right here, right now, in regards to this? Thank you very much. What was this one again? I believe my cause to be just without anger at those who disagree. Maybe we're seeing something as a threat here with a red flag, and we might be reactionary to a situation that might not necessarily be a red flag. Okay. Maybe there's some need to acknowledge something here. Now, I don't know if this has come in already, because I feel like this is something coming in. So maybe it is a foreshadowing or a message here for future. So we see the Page of Cups, communication again, okay? And this is the early stages of creativity with the Page of Cups. This is an infant stage of learning something that maybe we are emotionally trying to open up here. This is flirting. This is having curiosity. Okay. And the fish here, he's fishing. So there is this abundance here in going after something. Ace of Swords, a new beginning and truth. Clarity, cutting through adversity, cutting through the bullshit, cutting through something that might appear to be one thing, and standing strong. I am noble, brave, and strong. Standing strong in truth. Speaking one's truth. Communication, standing firm, having to speak your truth without anger at those who disagree. So maybe there's a need here to, there's a need here, I feel like, to communicate something, but maybe how we're communicating it, we might feel as though we're being attacked or something coming from a different perspective here that might not be what we're thinking as a threat, but still a need to communicate our truth. Six of Swords. This is, again, moving away from a situation we had to heal from, moving away from a turbulent situation that was mentally draining, exhausting, and onto calmer waters. Moving away. Moving away, standing firm. Maybe there's a need to stand firm in a situation before it wraps up in order to move away and start a new beginning, to be truthful in a situation, to be real about something here. I feel like there might be a need to be real about something here and communicate a truth in order to move away. Here we have that Eight of Wands again, communication, okay, having a breakthrough. Maybe in order to have a breakthrough here and move out of a state right now where there's healing, where there's a need for you to really open the next chapter, the next page, but to maybe make your final statement here. And the Two of Swords. This is somebody who isn't moving, somebody who is at a stalemate, somebody who needs to make a decision, two opposing things that can't coincide here, and not choosing one way or another, but choosing to bury one's head in the sand rather than move towards making a decision. Now, it could talk about bringing balance to a situation that hasn't been moving, being at a crossroads. I feel like you're being called to have a communication with someone here that's truthful, that maybe you feel is, maybe you feel threatened. Maybe you feel like they're coming from a place of, that's making you feel like it's a red flag. So maybe there's an energy about you that you're not addressing here. Or if you do address, there is this flag from Spirit saying not to address something in anger. And if they're disagreeing, they're maybe coming from a place that isn't as negative as maybe you're feeling that it is. This is very interesting. Okay. I'm going to get the book for this one, and then we will read it and see if we get more insight. Okay, beautiful, pile number 3. I just had to get my book because I am curious. So the Five of Hearts here says, let me just grab it so you guys can see this while I read it. Okay, so the Five of Hearts. Often during our darkest hours, there is a need for reflection and rest, represented in this card by the sea turtles, the calm ocean, and the crescent moon. Then, suddenly, something magical can happen. The mermaid of the Four of Hearts, who experiences sorrow and hopeless feelings, opens a treasure chest in the Five of Hearts and is offered a special winged heart. She gazes at the golden pentacle at the center of this heart, a symbolic star of initiation reflecting her cosmic guiding star in the heavens. The pentacle is the most widely revered of all esoteric symbols. Traditionally, its meaning refers to the perfection of humanity. The pentacle can act as a spiritual protector and is connected to the mystical significance of the number 5. The main quality inherent in the number is that of change. In this card, the mermaid is experiencing a change of heart. She is healing the wounds of the past. When change occurs in your life, especially at an emotional level, you may feel confused and vulnerable. The changes now happening in your life are guided and protected by the seal of the golden star residing at the center of your heart. This star is your higher self. Rest assured that creativity will follow this interlude of chaos. Don't let the blues get you down. Anticipate a renewal of both interpersonal and divine love. Wow, I am glad I read that, because we were picking up that one last thing, and I don't know if it's a last thing to be done with this person completely or the situation completely, but I feel like there's this one thing that is needing a communication in order for a chapter to close. We were seeing the death card, for there to be a complete shift and transition here. Okay, and I feel like you're being asked to relook at a situation in which you might have been seeing it as a red flag, or somebody coming from a place of anger, or maybe you were angry with something that has happened here and we're needing to heal, and now Spirit is wanting you to deal with this situation from a place of love, being able to be synchronized with your truth, okay, with be real, speaking your truth, being clear, not burying your head in the sand, and coming from a place of love here. And I feel like this is allowing the situation to morph, to change, to come anew here. I feel like there's this new energy shifting you out of a state that was mentally exhausting, tiring, possibly painful, needing to heal from here, but heavy emphasis on needing to have a communication, okay? And by doing so, communication, 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 and communication, and even swords is communication. So all these cards here are talking about communication, okay? And what I feel is happening here is the emphasis on what it is we're communicating, how we're communicating. Taking the actual act will allow us to break free from a situation and open this door to this cups, which is the first stages of emotional contentment, being able to be abundant. You know, fish talks about abundance here. Cups talks about emotions. We have the moon here, and the moon here, I feel like there is lots of emotions. This is an emotionally charged conversation, and maybe that's why it's been very difficult. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get some more here, because now we're kind of picking up what this is explaining to us. Thank you for bearing with me as we walk through that. So Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful message here. What does pile number 3 need to know in regards to this communication that they need to have? What further do they need to know about this important piece of information, the situation? Thank you so much, Spirit. Clear and concise message for pile number 3. All right, so one more card here. All right, so the one that revealed itself was Page of Pentacles. It was talking about the Pentacles again in this card, which was the 5 of Cups. Pentacles is the seed to something in this 3D world, to plant something for the future. Page is communication again. So communication about planting something tangible for future progress, okay? And because we're seeing those pages, I feel like aside from communication and something being at an early stage, I feel like maybe you feel like you're not experienced enough to have this conversation, or maybe you feel like there is this heavy emphasis on not feeling confident enough, or feeling like in a page energy here, and maybe you're seeing things from a learner's perspective. So you might be seeing things in a way that you might think is a threat, or you might think is people coming angry, but Spirit is asking you to review this with a different set of eyes here. And the reality of the situation might be different than what you were expecting. Here again with this 8 of Wands, this is the 3rd time we're seeing this communication, a breakthrough. This communication needs to happen in order for there to be forward movement, a breakthrough. This is positive, passionate forward movement here, okay? Things progressing. 8 of Wands. Beautiful. 2 of Swords, again, this is burying one's head in the sand, not making a decision here. You're being asked to bring balance to a situation. You're going to have to take, well, you don't have to anything, but in order for there to be a breakthrough and a transition in this situation, there is Spirit's heavily emphasizing you to have this communication. King of Wands, this is very go get 'em attitude, okay? King of Wands goes after what they want, very passionate, very organized, and is very good with knowing when to go in, and isn't is very confident, isn't, is like the polar opposite of a page energy here. So I feel like you have more ability here than you're potentially giving yourself credit for, that you have this innate ability to really be successful in speaking your true desires. And I feel like Spirit's wanting you to go in knowing that you have the ability to be confident and the ability to know your timing and how to communicate and get what it is that you absolutely want here. Because the King of Wands gets what he wants, essentially, at the end of the day. Something he's passionately driven towards and has the fire inside him to do this. Isn't sitting in this Two of Swords. This is opposite of the Two of Swords. Okay, this is heavy fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we also have this Ace of Cups. Again, we're seeing that beautiful emotional new beginning. We saw the Page of Cups. This is having a new beginning in love, having a new beginning towards something we love, opening a new chapter. It could be definitely having a conversation with someone in order to put something behind us so that we can move forward and get what we want, that have a breakthrough here and open a new chapter in emotional fulfillment. Although I feel like there is fears here. I feel like this is a wish come true. This is, this is something that is going to allow you to have a very beautiful new beginning here. Yeah, you've been fairly inactive or unable to move. Maybe you've been standing firm in your position about something that you've been unwavering from because you felt you were right. I believe my cause to be just without anger at those who disagree. Maybe there's a need to just forgive and move on here. I don't know what they've done, so I don't want to tell you to forgive someone here that might have done something challenging, but I am getting the feeling that you're seeing something here that might be not as a red flag, and it might be something that's actually needing clarity on here with the sun in the background, clarity on what this situation actually is. That's, it's kind of like allowing you to see it for what it is and allow you to be noble, brave, and strong, like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very brave, very confident, okay, and very balanced. So let's take a look at guidance from Spirit. Spirit, can we get some guidance for beautiful pile number 3 in regards to this situation? Some more guidance here. Okay, I've got quite a bit coming out. Here is your guidance. We have the Two of Cups. This is, after the Ace of Cups, is the Two of Cups. This is being able to give and receive love, okay, with another. So it could be romantic love, could be a partnership, could be healing with family. This is definitely a very loving card, but it is a flow, and it is a balanced flow. We're seeing the Two of Swords. Now we're seeing the Two of Cups. This is an equal give and take, okay? Showing love, giving love, receiving love. Beautiful. Could be coming together because maybe you've been apart, maybe you've been healing from a situation. Now we have the Five of Pentacles. This is the 5 again, okay? This is change. But the Five of Pentacles is talking about being down and out, being left out in the cold. Maybe you've been in a period of needing to heal, trying to find your rhythm, your balance here from a situation that threw you off, okay? But I am feeling this heavy feeling left out, but what this card also represents is the ability to see that there is help behind you or around you that you might have been closed off to accepting or seeing because you've been in your state. So I feel like you're in a state right now that Spirit's asking you to accept and see the love that's around you, being offered around you. Okay. The Ten of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful. This is complete emotional fulfillment, abundance. This is families sharing love, safety in homes. This is absolutely beautiful abundance here. Wow, 10 of Cups. Okay. And we have the Moon. This is, again, about seeing something maybe not for what it is. Okay, this is seeing something in the moonlight is completely different than seeing it in the sunlight. Look at the difference in these cards. So maybe you've been seeing something for not the truth of what it actually is. And I feel like the truth of what it is actually something that is beautiful. Maybe you're seeing something as being confrontational or deceptive or scary or You know, the moon does talk about emotions, deep, deep emotions here. And because we're seeing cups, emotions, which, I mean, talks about the subconscious and the deep level that we feel emotions. This is feminine energy. I feel like there is this emphasis on facing one's emotions, facing one's feelings, facing one's fears when it comes to expressing one's emotions, because we were seeing that Ace of Swords and that need for communication. Seven of Swords. Okay, this is someone being sneaky, kind of a thief in the night. I feel like this stealthy type situation here. Maybe you're perceiving somebody to be not on the up and up, or being selfish, or doing something that you might have felt slighted. But I am picking up for some of you guys have been really stealthy in not being communicative, and perhaps in your Two of Swords, and not dealing with the situation. You've been trying to kind of go under the radar here in a situation in which you're being called to communicate your truth, to actually be real, not be in the Seven of Swords, not be stealthy, not be under the radar, not try to get away with something where you're not having to face your emotions, your fears, your deep sense of, love here I'm feeling in order to experience this beautiful Ten of Cups. And if someone was being stealthy here, I feel like Spirit is saying that perhaps you're perceiving this, and some communication would quickly help you to realize that maybe you were perceiving something in a different light that wasn't actually stealthy at all. Five of Swords. Yeah, this is confrontation. This is not being on the up and up. And when you see the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Moon, this is heavy deception. These are liars. These are thieves. This is something very challenging in which we are being robbed or deceived, like literally could be robbed, okay? Maybe somebody you feel robbed you of something or stole from you, okay? With the bank here, maybe they stole money. Maybe they cheated in some sort of way. They acted in a way that left nobody winning. It was very hurtful, and possibly the situation happened in such a way, but I still feel like there's an emphasis on you seeing it in a light that is not necessarily how it sits today. And there's a need to review this, okay, if that's how you're seeing it. There's a very heavy energy here of deception, and if you were the one that deceived someone here in some sort of way, there's a need to communicate an apology and to really set things straight. Interesting how this energy is sitting right now. The High Priestess, this is again the subconscious, both of these cards. There's a knowing. There's a knowing in self. There's intuition that maybe you're needing to really tap into here in order to see what's actually going on here with this High Priestess card. Okay, I do really want, because this was supposed to be my last tarot, but I do really want to get some more around this deception here, and the Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, and this Moon card, and all these cards here. Let's just mix these so they don't come out again. Or if they do, then they come out because they come out. Spirit, what is going on with this deceptive energy here? Can we get some more, please, for beautiful pile number 3? What is with that deceptive energy? Can we get some more? Is that what happened? Can we get some clarity around the deceptive energies for beautiful pile number 3? Okay. So the ones that wanted to reveal themselves, we got the Fool and we got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Fool is a new beginning. So I feel like there's an opportunity here to have a new beginning. Okay, now whether it's in the situation or not, you're going to know. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it is having a new beginning in a situation that might have went horribly, horribly wrong, because the Fool is still facing this way. But there's a need to address something here and have a communication. Seven of Wands talks about being on a higher ground in order to be able to defend oneself. Okay, so all these different situations kind of coming at you that are challenges, but you're in the favorable position to pull through. That's what the Seven of Wands is talking about here, okay? And maybe you've been very defensive and you've been needing to defend yourself about something here. Ten of Cups. there is a beautiful 10 of Cups for you guys here, and an absolute emotional fulfillment. Okay, 10 of Cups is one of the most abundant cards here in the tarot when it talks about emotional fulfillment. Okay, this is families coming together and being completely fulfilled, being overjoyed. Okay, this is two people, fur babies, children, families. This is a beautiful energy here. And we see this King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles is somebody who is very solid, committed, dedicated. This is father energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I feel like, yeah, there's this need to understand that you have a favorable position here that will allow you to be very fulfilled emotionally and unwavering here in confidence and your ability to be dedicated and committed, because the King of Pentacles is very committed. This is father energy. He's not easily deterred here. He's in a favorable position in order to take a leap of faith. Okay, so if there was something deceptive happening here, you are in a very strong position. The King of Pentacles also has all of his pentacles. I mean, he isn't one who's been robbed. So I feel like you definitely have all of your pentacles intact, and maybe you're in a more solid position than you actually might have thought the situation was actually appearing. Because again, the red flag that you thought was a red flag, where someone was deceiving you and that wasn't happening. This is the Nine of Swords. Yes. Okay, so this totally clears this up. I feel like you've been having anxiety, sleepless nights, very worried, mental loops. This is my mental health card, in a state in which you're anticipating the absolute worst. And maybe you're anticipating somebody lying, somebody cheating, somebody stealing, somebody not being honest, and up and up. And this is all just a state of anxiety that you've put yourself in, that's enabling you to move and keeping you Two of Swords. And Spirit is showing the absolute opposite. You're in a favorable position. You're unwavering, and you're full of abundance here, in which will allow you to experience this beautiful 10 of Cups. You're needing to communicate with that page and all of those 8 of Wands, the communication, in order for there to be a complete abundance here. And take this leap of faith, take the jump into the unknown. I feel like it is this situation in which maybe you've had to heal yourself, either from this situation specifically, or you've been investing in healing yourself in order to move forward in a situation here that hasn't really caused any reason to be alarmed. Maybe you've been pushing this person away, or you've been angry, seeing one thing, but yeah, the reality is something else here. So I hope you guys know what this is all about. I wish you guys the very, very best. This is a beautiful reading, and I hope you guys can like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you soon. Bye.